Or what is going on, PokeMoshPitBeta, PieceOPWN here with a 5th gen Pokedex for that battle I had against NessDendle. And we were just chatting on Skype, thought we would have a fun battle, and this really was a fun battle. Haven't really, I think I've only had like one Pokedex for that battle before this, but this one turned out to be really fun, and got a good handful of Pokemon on this team that one, I haven't used before and will be using in the future. And two, Pokemon that I have used before and tried a different set that I really do like. So, anyways, onto the battle. He's going to lead off with his Golurk. I'm going to lead off with my Vileplume. And, I really want to get Toxic off on the thing because it really will help later. And seeing the fact that he has a Life Orb, that's just really going to benefit me in the fact that, just constant residual damage on that thing whenever he decides to attack. So, since I really want to keep my Vileplume for later because it is a pretty reliable special wall and pretty much my only one of my only special walls on this team, I'm gonna switch out and go into my Marowak, predicting. Oh, I mean anything would be fine because I could take her real nicely, but I mean Shadow Punch and care to bet that Golurk is Iron Fist. In fact, it has Life Orb, just adds to it all. So I'm just gonna go for the Swords Dance so I could try to set up on him, but he switches into his Nidoqueen, and knowing most Nidoqueen and King to be special attackers because of sheer force in 5th gen, I'm gonna switch out of there because I know that Ice Beam's coming. So I'm gonna go into my Azumarill, who can take that hit like a boss. So yeah, and there was actually a missav on this Azumarill. It actually has huge power instead of thick fat, which I wanted because this isn't a normal like choice band Life Orb or whatever Azumarill you see everywhere. It's more of a curse sub punch type set. I don't know. And so yeah, now that I noticed that an Earth Power from that thing won't be able to take out a sub in one hit. So now I'm pretty much guaranteed to get at least 2 curses off per substitute. So yeah, that is just really great because now I get to start setting up my physical defense because I'm mainly investing into special defense in this Azumarill. So if I keep setting up the curses, then this Azumarill is bound to be just the most epic tank ever. And so yeah, now that I have 2 of my what's it called? It's a curse up. I'm just gonna go straight for the Aqua Jet, just to gauge how much it would, so I could tell how much more I need to set up. And it does about half damage to that thing, which is great. So yeah. Anyways, just more Earth Power, more setting up and whatnot here. So I don't know, really don't know how to narrate through this part, but he goes for the Ice Beam, and when I was chatting with him on Skype, he was banking on the freeze hacks, and I was just, wait a minute, doesn't Nidoqueen have sheer force? So I don't know if he's running some sort of weird set, but I care to bet that it's that I don't know what is going through his mind at the moment. But I do manage to get another substitute off, which means I do get another 2 curses off. So by the time the sub breaks, I will be able to. I have +4 in defense and attack. So an Aqua Jet will be doing a hell of a lot more to that Nidoqueen, which is great. So yeah. So yeah, he just break my sub with the Earth Power, and I get my 4th curse off. So and pretty much at this point at my level of HP, I think 4 curses is enough because I really don't want to risk trying to set up another substitute because the fact that he's faster than me, I know Earth Power would probably bring me down to a point where I couldn't set up another sub, which would just totally get rid of my Azul, which would be really, really bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Jet, and it doesn't quite KO it, which really, really sucks. And it's gonna go for the Earth Power. I know I could take it because I mean I have enough for another substitute, so that means I could definitely take another Earth Power. So now he's just gonna leave Nidoqueen as fodder, and I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Jet, finish it off, no big deal. So yeah, Anyways, now I believe he decides to go into his, what's the thing called? Cricketune. And, you know, I really don't know, but I just go for the Aqua Jet, and it doesn't KO it. So, and the fact that he goes to the Endeavor tells me that it's probably a Focus Sash with Endeavor and Quick Attack. But since he saw that, or just considering the fact that I'm at +4 defense and I have that amount of HP left, a Quick Attack definitely won't be able to do anything to me. So, pretty much that Cricketune is just easily out of the way. So, now it brings in his Love Disc, and this is really what he should have done earlier instead of that, Cricketune. Because, actually I think the Cricketune was a better idea, but, you know what, never mind. I'm talking about my side, not his. So he's going to go for the Hidden Power, and I'm going to guess it's Hidden Power Grass because it's super effective, and it wouldn't be Hidden Power Electric because he already has coverage for... actually, I don't know. I think it would be better for Hidden Power Grass. So I'm guessing at this point that it's Hidden Power Grass, and I'm going to guess that he's choiced in some way or other at this point because, so... thing that he's choiced at this moment, I'm just going to go into my Vileplume and try to go for the Synthesis to get a bunch of my HP back, because, I mean, I'm Special Wall and hell, I could take Hidden Power Grass all day. But he goes for the Rain, and I'm just... screw Swift Swim. So, yeah, and I don't get a bunch of my HP back because of Synthesis, because when the Rain's up, Synthesis doesn't restore a bunch of HP. And he's going to go for the Ice Beam. I know I could take because, like I said earlier, I'm a Special Wall. And after the Black Sludge and Synthesis, I'm pretty much back to where I was before the Ice Beam. So I'm just, you know what, screw it. I'll just go for the Venoshock just to kill off the Love Disc and all that kind of good stuff. So Love Disc is out of the picture, which is great. So now I believe all he has left is his Mr. Mime, Golurk, and I forgot the last one, which is not good for me. But anyways, he's going to bring in his Mr. Mime, going to finish me off with a Psychic. And yeah. So now I'm going to go into my Standler, and when I looked at Standler's move pool, he has a pretty good move pool, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, the Standler is choice banded with an adamant nature, so Thrash will definitely be able to kill him. And because he knows that I'm locked onto Thrash, he's going to go into his Golurk just so he can avoid my attack and set up the free Rock Polish, which is, I don't know, I wouldn't consider it unfortunate on my part because I'm locked onto Thrash, so I really can't do anything to him. So I'm going to switch out and go into my Evo Stone Tortuga, and my original plan here was to hope I could survive, or hope that this Earthquake would turn into a 3-hit KO. But looking at and go for the Skull to finish him off. Looking at that damage, it's gonna be a 2-hit KO. So I had to make a quick change of plans. Decided that I was just gonna stall out the Toxic and Life Orb. So I just went for Protect to stall out the Toxic for one more turn, and just gonna fodder off Tortuga here just to build up the Life Orb and Poison. So this is where the Toxic on this Golurk really matter. And yeah, so now his last Pokemon, the Emolga, yes, that's what it was. And pretty much just mine because I still have this Persian. And he goes for the Charm, and normally I would be worried if it was my normal Persian, but this is actually a Specs Persian with Technician Specs. And he goes with a Charm, and no worries because I'm just going to finish him off with a Choice Specs Icy Wind. So that is good game, Ness, and yeah, so really don't know what else to talk about. So yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.